Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today we are diving into the world of Roosevelt dimes and uncovering the most valuable top 4 rare examples that continue to shine in today's action-packed coin market. These little 10-cent pieces might seem small in size, but their importance, rarity, and value have grown immensely among collectors and investors alike. If you've ever wondered how a dime could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even more in today's market, then get ready because what we are about to cover will show you just how incredible these coins truly are. The numismatic world. The Roosevelt 1 dime from 1979 with a Denver D mint mark, in very fine condition. This coin, though small in size, holds tremendous history, beauty, and collector demand, and in today's active market, it is proving to be a real gem that carries significant value in dollars. So, let's dive in and unlock the story behind this rare treasure. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader admired for his vision and strength during some of America's most challenging times. His contributions, especially his work with the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio, made the dime the perfect denomination to celebrate his memory. By 1979, the Roosevelt dime had already become a staple in U.S. currency, and the coins struck that year continued to uphold the high standards of the series. The Denver Mint played a major role in producing these dimes, and coins marked with a D mint mark are particularly attractive to collectors today because of their strong strike quality and the increasing demand for well-preserved examples. One of the unique features of the 1979 D Roosevelt dime lies in its distinct details and craftsmanship. Even though these coins were struck in large quantities, examples in very fine condition showcase the sharp features of Roosevelt's profile, the clarity of the inscriptions, and the precise detail of the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse side. These symbols of liberty, peace, and strength make the dime not only a piece of currency but also a work of art. For collectors, the appeal lies in spotting coins with clean surfaces, strong strikes, and original luster, all of which make the 1979 D dime stand out in the crowd. Rarity and condition play the most important role when it comes to the collector demand of this coin. While millions were minted, the majority were circulated heavily, making very fine or higher-grade examples harder to find today. Collectors are constantly in search of coins that have been preserved with care, showing minimal wear and maintaining their bold design. This is why a 1979 Roosevelt dime with a D mint mark in very fine condition is in such high demand in the marketplace. Rarity is not only about the number minted but also about how many have survived in collectible grades, and that is exactly what makes this coin shine in the eyes of enthusiasts and investors alike. In terms of market value, the 1979 D Roosevelt dime in very fine condition commands impressive attention. While its face value is just 10 cents, collectors are willing to pay multiple times its denomination for well-preserved examples, and the trend is only moving upward as interest in modern coinage continues to grow. Depending on condition specifics, strike sharpness, and eye appeal, these coins can sell for several dollars each, and higher grades or coins with special features can even reach double digits in value. With today's active collector market, demand is growing rapidly, and that means that coins like the 1979 D dime are enjoying a boost in overall value. For collectors who want to maximize the potential of their Roosevelt dimes, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins with strong details and minimal wear, as these are the examples that bring the highest interest. Proper storage is also essential. Use protective coin holders to prevent scratches or tarnishing, as condition directly impacts value. Another smart move is to have your coins evaluated or graded by a professional service, as certified coins often command stronger prices in auctions and sales. Finally, always stay connected with coin clubs, auctions, and online communities, as these places can help you stay updated on current trends and values. In conclusion, the 1979 D Roosevelt dime in very fine condition is far more than just a piece of small change. It represents a powerful history, unique design, and a rarity that continues to grow more valuable as time passes. Collectors all over the world are chasing after these coins, and the demand shows no sign of slowing down. If you have one in your collection or come across one in your change, consider yourself lucky, because you're holding a treasure that combines history, artistry, and increasing value in today's coin market. This dime truly proves that sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest stories and rewards. Next up today, we are diving deep into one of the most exciting and overlooked gems in American coinage, the 1983 Roosevelt 1 dime with the P mint mark in very good condition. This isn't just your ordinary pocket change. This dime holds a special place in numismatic history and is making serious waves in today's collector's market. If you've ever come across a dime from 1983 with that little P just above the date, you may be holding on to something far more valuable than 10 cents. So stay tuned as we uncover its history, unique features, and why it has become a coin in high demand among serious collectors. The Roosevelt dime has an incredible legacy, first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his passing. Roosevelt's leadership and his tireless fight against polio made him a beloved figure, and it was only fitting that his image replaced the Mercury dime on the 50-cent piece. By 1983, the Roosevelt dime had already been a staple of American coinage for nearly 4 decades, but that year's Philadelphia Mint release stands out for reasons that make collectors sit up and pay attention. Coins of that era were struck for circulation in the millions, but very few have survived in pristine or even very good condition due to heavy everyday use. This is exactly what makes the 1983 Roosevelt dime with a P mint mark such a fascinating piece of numismatic history. What makes this coin truly unique is not only its connection to Roosevelt's legacy but also its distinctive features. The obverse proudly displays Roosevelt's portrait with sharp details in the hairline, eyes, and facial contours, while the reverse shows the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. On the 1983 Philadelphia dime, the P mint mark placed just above the date is crucial. It confirms that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, and because of the minting quality and circulation patterns of that year, finding examples that have survived in very good or better condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Collectors value the strength of the strike, the sharpness of the lettering, and the overall preservation of the surfaces, which makes this coin stand out in the crowd. The rarity and collector demand for the 1983 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark cannot be overstated. While millions were minted, the vast majority were lost to circulation wear, pocket change handling, and general everyday use. This is why a coin in very good condition or higher is now highly sought after. Collectors recognize that as time passes, fewer and fewer of these coins remain in collectible quality, and this natural rarity fuels both demand and value. The numismatic market thrives on coins that tell a story, and the 1983 P dime does exactly that. It tells the story of American history, of Roosevelt's legacy, and of survival through decades of circulation. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know, the market value in dollars. While a standard worn 1983 dime may not turn heads, the story changes completely when the coin is preserved in very good condition or above. Collectors are paying impressive premiums for these dimes, with values ranging from several dollars for circulated examples to much higher figures for coins graded by professional services in excellent condition. In certain auction settings, pristine 1983 Roosevelt dimes with a P mint mark have reached values in the tens or even hundreds of dollars, depending on eye appeal and grading. This may not sound astronomical compared to some rare gold coins, but remember, this is a coin that started life worth just 10 cents. Turning pocket change into a collectible worth many times its face value is the magic of coin collecting, and the 1983 dime is a shining example. For collectors who want to make the most of this opportunity, there are some valuable tips. Always keep an eye out for 1983 Roosevelt dimes when sorting through change or old coin rolls. Condition is key, so handle any good examples with care and consider having the best ones professionally graded to maximize value. Pay attention to sharp details, clear mint marks, and original luster, as these are all qualities that buyers love. Networking with fellow collectors and staying updated with auction results will also give you a clear sense of market trends. Above all, patience pays off. Holding on to a high-quality 1983 dime as demand continues to rise could result in an even greater return down the line. In conclusion, the 1983 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark is far more than just a piece of small change. It represents history, rarity, and opportunity in today's collecting market. Its connection to Roosevelt's enduring legacy, combined with its scarcity in very good condition or better, makes it a coin in high demand that is capturing the attention of collectors nationwide. Whether you're just starting your coin journey or you're an experienced numismatist, this is one coin you'll want to keep your eyes on and perhaps add to your collection. The market for rare dimes is alive and thriving, and the 1983 P Roosevelt dime is one of its shining stars. Next up, the Roosevelt 1 dime from 1965 without a mint mark, found in uncirculated condition, a rare and desirable coin that holds an impressive place in today's coin market. This is not just a simple 50-cent coin, it's a piece of history with significant demand and remarkable value in dollars for those who recognize its rarity. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his leadership and his role in founding the March of Dimes to fight polio. The design itself, featuring Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, has remained a symbol of strength, liberty, and unity. But the 1965 issue marked a dramatic shift in U.S. coinage history. Due to rising silver prices, the mint made the transition from 90% silver dimes to copper-nickel-clad coins. This pivotal change makes the 1965 dime a historical turning point, and in uncirculated condition without a mint mark, it is one of the coins most prized by collectors. One of the most unique features of this coin is that it carries no mint mark. Traditionally, coins struck at the Denver or San Francisco mints bear the D or S mark, while Philadelphia-struck coins were often left without one. But the 1965 dime without a mint mark is much more than just a Philadelphia product. It represents a transitional era, a coin that embodies the shift from silver to clad. In pristine, uncirculated condition, this dime stands out with sharp details, lustrous surfaces, and eye appeal that makes it exceptionally desirable among collectors. Its originality and preserved state elevate its status to far beyond face value. Rarity plays a key role in the collector demand for this coin. While millions of 1965 dimes were minted, only a very small portion have survived the decades in perfect uncirculated condition. Everyday circulation wore down most of these coins, making untouched, brilliant examples incredibly hard to find. Collectors chase these uncirculated pieces because they represent not only the artistry of American coinage, but also the scarcity factor that drives up market value. A Roosevelt dime from this transitional year without a mint mark, especially when preserved in mint-state condition, is truly a treasure that only a select few can add to their collection. Now let's talk about current market value. In today's action-driven coin market, the demand for the 1965 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is soaring. Depending on the grade and luster, such coins can command prices far above their face value, stretching into the range of hundreds of dollars for high-grade examples. Serious collectors are willing to pay strong premiums to secure these gems because they know their rarity and condition set them apart. The value is not stagnant. It continues to grow as more collectors enter the market and compete for the finest specimens available. For those looking to collect or invest in coins like the 1965 Roosevelt dime, there are a few tips to keep in mind. Always seek coins in the highest possible condition, as uncirculated examples are the ones that deliver the most value. Pay attention to sharp details on Roosevelt's portrait, strong strike quality, and luster that radiates across the coin's surface. Authenticity and preservation are everything, so store your coins in protective holders and handle them with care to maintain their value. Remember, this is not just a dime, it's a sought-after collectible that continues to rise in demand as time goes on. In conclusion, the 1965 Roosevelt one dime without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is far more than a small piece of change. It is a rare and historic treasure that represents a turning point in U.S. coinage. With its rich history, unique features, undeniable rarity, and impressive value in today's market, this coin shines as a star in the world of numismatics. Collectors who manage to secure one of these pieces are not only holding a valuable investment, but also preserving an important chapter of American history. If you come across one in pristine condition, you've truly found a gem worth celebrating. Next up, the most fascinating coins from modern U.S. coinage that has been making waves in the collector's market, the Roosevelt dime from 1985 with a P mint mark. This coin may look like an ordinary 10-cent piece to the untrained eye, but in excellent condition it stands out as a true gem, a valuable treasure for collectors who know the importance of condition, rarity, and history. In today's video, we'll explore the incredible journey of this coin, from its creation to its rising demand in today's market, and why it has become a hot topic among serious collectors. The story of the 1985 Roosevelt dime begins with the long tradition of honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II made him a beloved figure in American history. The dime was chosen to honor him after his passing in 1945, as he had been a strong supporter of the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio. By 1985, the Roosevelt dime had been circulating for decades, yet each year and each mint carried unique details that made some coins far more collectible than others. The P mint mark, placed on coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint, carries its own special place in history, and coins from this year in exceptional condition are becoming increasingly desirable in the numismatic world. What makes the 1985 P Roosevelt dime truly unique are the small details that many people overlook. This coin features the classic portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, a powerful symbol of leadership and resilience, while the reverse carries the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, representing liberty, peace, and strength. But the real magic lies in the condition. Coins in excellent, uncirculated states display sharp details, bold strikes, and a lustrous finish that sets them apart from ordinary dimes that have been worn down by decades of circulation. Collectors are drawn to this level of preservation, making pristine examples of the 1985p dime stand out in today's competitive market. Rarity plays a huge role in collector demand, and while millions of these coins were minted, very few have survived the years in flawless or near-flawless condition. Coins that remain crisp, shiny, and nearly untouched are the ones that drive excitement among collectors and investors. It's the combination of survival in top condition and the coin's place in American history that makes the 1985p Roosevelt dime a highly desirable collectible. The demand continues to grow as collectors realize just how difficult it is to find these coins in excellent condition, adding to their value and prestige. In today's market, the value of a 1985 Roosevelt dime with a P mint mark in excellent condition can far exceed its face value. Depending on the grade, condition, and eye appeal, these coins can sell for impressive amounts at auctions and collector sales. While an ordinary dime is worth 10 cents in circulation, a premium quality 1985p dime in pristine condition can reach into the tens or even hundreds of dollars, with the highest graded examples attracting even more. This steady rise in value shows just how much collectors appreciate the beauty and rarity of these coins, and it is a positive sign for anyone holding such a treasure. For collectors, the best advice when seeking out the 1985p Roosevelt dime is to always focus on condition and authenticity. Look for coins with sharp details, bright luster, and minimal marks, as these are the pieces that stand out to grading experts and auction buyers. Storing your coins properly in protective holders and avoiding unnecessary handling will preserve their condition and help them maintain or even increase their value over time. Building a collection of Roosevelt dimes, especially rare mint marks in top condition, can be both rewarding and profitable for the future. In conclusion, the 1985 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark in excellent condition is much more than a small piece of pocket change. It is a shining example of American history, artistry, and collector demand coming together in one coin. Its rising value in the market today proves that even modern coins can hold extraordinary worth when preserved properly and recognized for their significance. So, if you come across a 1985p Roosevelt dime in excellent condition, hold on to it, because you might just be holding a hidden treasure with big value in today's action-packed coin market. Thanks for watching and happy selecting.